illusionist, master of tricks.
Dido with a nice deke shot on a radio. Major goes down, evens around 4v4. And bad shooting by Trosco there, but Lenouth replies on Ioric. It's actually taken 34United so long to go anywhere that Sixer's now flanking all the way around into lobby. And if 34United falls back to go back to upper, Sixer's actually gonna have time to flank him, I think.
Which he's gonna.
So that might actually end the round soon.
In fact, I think one of the guys is gonna come back from ramp. Nah, he's waited a little bit too long.
Okay, never mind. Dido gets the
Never
line
mind.
up there.
Does it surprise you that no French teams ever like legitimately gotten back to being sort of like 6th or 7th best team ever again?
Not really sure. Like, I'm not even sure if... When was the last time they were that good? Like, emulate for a brief period?
I mean, some people might make the case that maybe like Oxmos were good.
They never
Placed that well.
They never placed, like, probably even like top 8 at an international event, though.
They placed top 8 at IEMEU in Season 4.
So 7 through 8, I take it?
The thing I've always seen as the problem with the French scene has been like, it's always been like a little bit too incestuous, like they spent way too much time, a bit like the Americans to be fair, like changing teams that would have had a chance internationally purely because they play so many French lands that they like lost to each other and were annoyed and like wanted to win the next French land or whatever.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
I mean, it's the same thing that happens with certain American teams who actually are decent, but then eSahara land just ends up wrecking their team because they changed the player.
Yep. Seen that.
Trosco just owned while his face is in the wall.
So 2 of 34United now in the upper side. Get taken out. Last guy standing is for 34United is Parade. 1v2 against Diodal and Ioric.
He's about to meet Ioric.
Diodal actually, but yeah. I think
that's true.
Surprised Ioric still hasn't peaked. He would have just shot him in the back by now.
Ooh, that's one way to die, just jumping.
There it is.
This game feels like it's been going forever, it's only gone 4 rounds. I could have died in your arms tonight.
That's what happens when you watch...
like 7 bad matches in a row.
Yeah. It's just hard to get even like fake excited about it anymore.
Iris just spams. Deagle outside of Lenouth. Tries to close the distance but then gets wrecked by Diodal's orb. To be fair, this is one thing that I've always thought was a problem with Counter-Strike as well. I've always been surprised at how popular and like how good the numbers usually are, even for like group stage games. Because one of the things is, when you watch a really, really good Quake player, like, destroy a really bad player, it's not competitive, but, like, his skills are so on display that it, like, looks amazing. Whereas, like, when a really good Counter-Strike team owns a bad one, they can just, like, slack off so much that actually, like, it's not really that much of a show, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it has to be at least vaguely competitive for it to be, like at all impressive or entertaining.
In a way, it actually does make sense to like slack off too, because like as long as you can keep playing as if it was like a pug and you were playing at home, like it takes none of your energy, and you have more energy for the next games, and you can be more focused. That definitely makes a difference. Sixers pushed up in the squeaky room.
And then his teammate closes the door, which is actually a good move.
Yep. Not sure if any T's are actually going to go there though. It looks like they might just try to execute. And Sixers not patient enough. He's already going towards T spawn. eSahara's taking over lobby.
But he's going to flank the guys, and his teammate couldn't call the guy who's on top of the bench. Never mind, that guy was dead.
Major's going to be flanking this vent. He actually went in the vent.
There's the full 100 health. This guy's going to choose to chase.
Okay, I have no idea why Major jumped all the way down when the bomb was still stuck in vent and didn't even cover it properly. So now this is a 1v1 that really favors GameGune, and he definitely should be able to win this round. We'll see. Planning on the backside, so going towards Squeaky might be.
There we go. 34 health. That's so strange.
I don't actually know why he would jump like that again, because if he didn't peek after the first jump, he was gonna get the defuse if he stuck it anyways. But I'm sure he thought he could get away.
There's only 740 people watching this on HLTV. Well, I don't know, there might be some people in like Russia or something on some other HLTV. Okay, full outside rush. Down Green Mile, one guy going back events.
Hearts was already there.
Sixer is actually out on the red rock now, he's just jumped onto Mini.
Two 34United players at under 20 health. This could still get ugly for them. Sixers about to get in vents. It's gonna be a 1v1 for GameGune.
I wonder how many more games we've got to go tonight. Which is a bad thought when you have to start saying that. Do you think no matter what they play all the games today?
They have to.
That's pretty brutal.
Yeah, I was looking at the schedule earlier, but even if Fnatic plays still...
Okay, Sixer has a smoke. Didn't he just hear the door close? He's just gonna stick it. Nice job by GameGune.
Yep. So I was gonna say, the playoffs don't actually start till 3 PM local time tomorrow, so even if Fnatic plays till, say 4, even 5 AM, like they can still get like 8 hours of sleep. So it's not like completely unreasonable like DreamHack's been last couple times, where teams play till 4 AM and then again at 10 AM. eSahara's rushing outside, all the way to T-spawn.
Guy jumping onto Red Rock. Ooh, both those guys have gotten past him though, but the guy from Red Rock in theory should kill both of them below. He gets one. Then he gets wrecked by Sixer. If he'd have looked at the right time there, he would have been able to kill 2 guys.
Yeah, Sixer has looked to be hitting like all his shots, which promises good things for eSahara. I mean, you can't really tell in matches like this where everybody's just gonna hit most of the shots and win most of the aim duels that they're gonna get, but Sixer is definitely highest, like has the highest skill out of that eSahara team, and he's like the guy they're going to be relying on to hit a lot of shots in that game against Fnatic later on, and in the other good games in the tournament against good teams.
In fact, if you take the players top to bottom of eSahara and Fnatic and just compare one side by side in terms of skill, I think it's actually very even between the two.
Probably, yeah, I would say so.
Especially since I think certain players on Fnatic, who I won't name, people would probably give them a better skill rating based on their past when they played different roles, whereas there's certain players on eSahara who actually haven't had that much exposure, who, like, I mean, Diodel so far seems to be pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, he's probably better than I thought he would be.
I think it's a fair assessment. Sixer seems to be feeling it. See if he's gonna peek Drift King here.
Doesn't matter because Hearts is coming behind to take him out anyway.
Well, Sixer got to him first. Chosko's gonna get the bomb down, it looks like.
And this is an easy win.
It's down to 1 health. Sixer still gets the kill.
What was the first half score? Ah, okay.
I want to say 12-3. Wasn't it?
That sounds about right. Let me check.
Really do wonder how this team would work with MSX though. Obviously we don't know how the personalities match and whatever else there may be behind the scenes stuff, but on paper MSX would be a real... MSX and Sixer on the same team would be really interesting to see.
The problem is, I reckon Hearts have been like a combo package for so long, so I mean presumably they'd have to replace probably like Diodel just based on like him having less prestige and like hierarchy in the scene, but you'd probably want to replace Hearts, to be fair.
He's
to make like a better team. He is?
Yeah.
And was he the strats caller in the Emulate?
Yep. He's always been the strat caller.
That would explain how he's got away with it for so long. Nice kill by Trosko.
A little too late though. Already at 1v4, or down to 1v3 now.
It does seem like MSX did stick it out with a certain group of teammates like for just way too long. Like hoping to kind of recapture past glory that just never happens, which to be fair is a